So, I am flying to Sydney, Australia tomorrow. I'm going to a friend's wedding and have to pack, which I hate packing. I also, honestly, I don't want to go. So if you know, I'm actually from Sydney, Australia, and I moved to London last year. So it's only been a little over a year since I moved here. And it feels too soon to go back and visit. Like, don't get me wrong, I 100% want to see my friends and my family and do the things I did on like a daily basis, go to my local shops and whatnot. But I don't miss Sydney yet. It's just too soon, it's too early. I do miss the people and my family, but the actual place, it's too quick. But I think most of it is because of the flight. Like, it's a long flight, 25 hours. My stopover is in Singapore, which is exciting, but I think it's a quick one. And yeah, I think if I'm gonna be flying for 25 hours, I want to go somewhere new, like I haven't been before, you know? So that's one of the main things that's making me not so excited about going to Sydney tomorrow. But I think once I land and the flight is over, I think I feel better about being there. I also miss the beach a lot because I used to live in Bondi, so being able to walk to the beach every day was so good. I miss doing that. It's gonna be I think still winter when I'm there, so obviously I can't take full advantage of the beach, but better than nothing. Also, it's a crappy time because my dog, I'll show you. So as you can see, my dog is injured right now. He's okay, he's behaving quite normal, just tired and restless. He's eating well, but what happened this week is that he got a cut on his paw. We believe it might be from the groomers, because when he came back from the groomers, he started licking his paw a lot, and then I took him to the vet. They saw there was several cuts there, so we think it might be from like the clippers of the groomers or whatever they were using. Yeah, so I feel really bad about leaving my dog, but I will know she's in safe hands with the people here that I trust, so I'm not too worried. I just don't want to put this stress on them, you know, like about if they had to bring him to the vet and stuff like that, give him medication. Like, yeah, I feel bad about that, but I'll know he'll be fine. He's a strong, healthy dog. Like this, he's how old are you, Softy? 2 years old? Nearly 3 years old, and this is the first time anything has happened. Like, the first time I had to go to the vet and pay bills for an injury, because up until this point there was no accidents or anything like that, so very grateful about that, because you know how expensive pet bills can be. and the vet I go to here in London has been treating Softy really well. I also don't want to pack too much, so I'm only going for 2 weeks. I'm too lazy to change outfits. Also, I want to leave space in my luggage, because I want to do some shopping there. Not heaps, but you know those situations when you go back to your home country and everything like it feels cheaper, so you just buy everything there and do random things. Like I might want to go visit the dentist or something. But also it's like Sydney is cheaper than London in most things, so I'm just gonna buy random items and bring back here. So yeah, would leave some space in my luggage. Okay, so I just finished folding everything and shove it into my luggage. Luckily I have 32 kilos to bring, so I have more than enough space. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when we head to the airport. Hi guys, so I've arrived in Sydney. Today's my first full day and I am just getting ready to go out to my friend's hens slash bachelorette party. You can say combined thing. What is several, I think, free events happening throughout the day. And I arrived yesterday morning at 5 a.m. The 2 flights were okay. The first one was from London to Singapore. My legs were struggling, but it actually went by quick because I slept a lot and I watched a few movies. And then the stopover was in Singapore for 2 hours, so it was really quick. And then Singapore to Sydney was good, went by quick as well. But I feel fine. I was really tired yesterday, like I wanted to sleep the whole day, but I held off and I went to bed at like 9 p.m. So I'm in Sydney for a friend's wedding that's happening this weekend. And I'm here for 2 weeks in total. It's basically a bunch of catch up with friends and family. Have so many things booked with everyone. It's a bit overwhelming, but I'm excited and looking forward to seeing everyone. So I've booked an Airbnb in Bondi Junction here right now, and I really wanted to stay in Bondi Junction because I used to live here before I moved to London. And this particular Airbnb is literally like 1 minute away from my previous apartment. Like, I'm looking this way right now, and if this tall building wasn't here, I can probably see my old apartment. And I guess like something deep down in me wanted to just stay in this area because I missed it or something. Just walking around, it was so weird. It kind of felt like I've never left in a way, like seeing the old streets and shops I used to go to, you know, like that nostalgia. It was nice, and it is nice to be reminded of my previous life in Sydney. I also have a car while I'm here, which is great. I miss driving so much. I haven't driven at all while I was in London, so it's been over 1 year of not driving. Like, I had a car while I was living in Sydney, and just driving everywhere was honestly really fun for me. So having one right now is great. And yeah, driving yesterday for the first time in over a year. I did not crash, so that's good. And yeah, it just felt like nothing has changed. Like, I didn't even need GPS and stuff in the car. Like, everything just came from memory, or the streets and roads. So it's just nice to not have to like constantly look at Google Maps to find the directions on where you want to go, because you know where everything is already. So I mainly have lunches and dinners booked with my friends, just a bunch of catch-ups. But other than that, I do want to try to go to the beach a few times, maybe do a hike, some walks, just go shopping. Also some random like things like going to the dentist and optometrist. I don't know why. Just easier and probably cheaper here than doing it in London. Yeah, it's familiar to do it here, since I know where my dentist and optometrist is, things like that. I'll go to parks like Centennial Park, and you do a run around that. Go to Kmart. That's just fun to walk around sometimes. Honestly, I already went to Bondi, Westfield yesterday, but I do want to go again to get some other items. And yeah, so I'm glad I'm staying in the eastern suburbs. I'm not staying in this Airbnb the whole time, but I might get like another hotel or something in the city, and then I'm gonna stay with my mom. She's also close to the city, so that's convenient. Okay, I'm all done. I'm just gonna go fix my hair and then head off. The first event today is, I think, like a nibbles and drinks plus games thing at Alexandria. I think I saw this place once, never been. It's like a, how would I describe, like a center or warehouse situation where there's a bunch of games you could play with people. For example, putt maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna head there, and then I might come back, freshen up because there's a dinner afterwards, and yeah.